Hey everyone, so it is the end of the month and I am back with another monthly favorites video. You will have to excuse me, I have a cold, congestion, I'm not really sure what, it's kind of stuffed up and can't hear out of this ear. I did shoot this video the other day, but unfortunately when I went to go edit it, all you could hear was my sister opening and closing drawers in our kitchen, so I thought I would refilm it again now that nobody is home at the moment. Now this month I don't have as much stuff to show you as I've had in the previous months, and that's just because the things that I showed you last month I'm still loving, I'm still using, and I didn't want to do like a repeat. So I do have some new products to show you this month and I will get started with those. So the first thing I have to show you is this brush from Makeup Forever, and it's one of the new brushes from their Artisan Brush collection. Basically, they put a whole new line of brushes out. I believe there's like 60 plus brushes in the line. All are made with synthetic hair, so they are cruelty-free, which is amazing. I can't remember the type of wood that they have on the handles, but it's very sturdy. I don't know, they're just really great all-around brushes. The number that I have, or the one that I've been liking the best, is number 112, and it has this sort of beveled end to it that comes to a point, but it's like a rounded tip point. Now I know a lot of people I think use this for liquid foundation. I've been using this for all of my powder products. I use this to put on my finishing powder. I use this if I contour kind of under the cheekbones because it does have a bit of that point. I use this to apply my blush. I use it to blend out my blush. I use it to just sort of do an all over blend and smooth everything out when I'm done my makeup. So yeah, I've really been liking this. All of the new brushes feel amazing. They're so soft. I just can't help but like pet this one. So yeah, they come highly recommended. Definitely something worth checking out the next time you're in Sephora or a Makeup Forever boutique. Now in terms of face products, I only have one just because the foundation and the blush and everything I showed you last month I'm still loving. But an old favorite I've kind of rediscovered this month is this MAC blush. It's a mineralized blush and it's in the color Gentle. It's this really nice sort of berry with mauve undertones. It does have a lot of sparkle, kind of like a gold and iridescent green sparkle in the pan, but when it's on the cheeks, and it's what I am wearing today, it's really not that noticeable, and it's not the type of blush that is going to show any sort of imperfections or pores, as you know I can't stand. So yeah, it's really creamy, really soft, applies beautifully, well pigmented. I've had this for a couple of years now and I use it quite regularly. I mean, I go in and out of kind of forgetting about it and then rediscovering it, but there's hardly a dent made in it, so it's one of those blushes that is going to last you a really long time. In terms of eyes, I have 3 eyeshadows and they all are in the same color family. I've really been loving that sort of military or khaki green color. All 3 shadows are what I have on my eye today. This has been my go-to look for this month, so I'll show you what they are. The first is from Dior and it's one of the Diorshow Fusion Mono eyeshadows in the color Millennium. Now these are new. They're kind of like a souffle texture, kind of springy, crazy pigmented. I just take a synthetic haired eyeshadow brush and it applies like beautifully and totally opaque in just like one little, I guess, coat. I just dab it on the eye. Now this is a nice sort of, my sister thinks this is silver. I'm convinced it's more of a military green. There is a lot of gold and silver shimmer in it, so one of us is colorblind and I'm thinking it's probably her because this to me is military green or like a khaki green. Yeah, it just applies really nicely. It does have like a lot of shimmer to it, but I don't know. I don't usually like really shimmery eyeshadows, but I guess because the base is more creamy, it's not the kind of shimmery shadow that kind of shows like your eyelid creases, all those sort of things. I just really like it. Next is an eyeshadow from Essence, the drugstore brand, and this is one of their powder eyeshadows in the color Olive Garden. And it's just an olive green, another khaki green. It has sort of golden yellow undertones, and I've really been liking this right in the center of my eyelid when I do this look, just because it adds a little bit of that gold touch to it. It adds a little bit of light, I guess, to the center of the eye. The Essence eyeshadows are amazing. They're so pigmented, so creamy. By far the best drugstore eyeshadows I think out there. I'm not usually a fan of drugstore eyeshadows. I find that they can be really dry and like not as pigmented or creamy as, you know, more higher end eyeshadows, and that is not the case at all with the Essence eyeshadows. And I believe it's definitely under $5 possibly under $3. It's very inexpensive and well worth the price. The last sort of military green eyeshadow I have for you is from Victoria's Secret, and I bought this quite a long time ago, so I'm not 100% sure if this is still available because I haven't bought makeup from them in forever. This is just a powder eyeshadow in the color Beloved. Again, it's sort of that dark khaki green. This one's a little bit more smoky. It does have those golden undertones, and I've been taking this and just putting it just on the outer corner, like the outer 1/3 of my lid, just because it gives a little bit of smokiness to the eye without being over the top. So yeah, that's just been my favorite 3 eyeshadows. I put a little bit of MAC Soft Brown in the crease just to kind of blend everything out, and it's a look that I've really been liking. I've been wearing a lot of military green outfits. You can see I have some green in this shirt I have on today, so that's just been the eye that looks really good with it. The last eye product I have is from Makeup Forever, and it's their new Smoky Extravagant Mascara. Now when I first tried this, I did not like it, but after a couple of weeks of letting it breathe, or I don't know what it does in there. I just know that a lot of mascaras that you don't like at the beginning, you tend to like about 2 to 3 weeks later. I guess the formula settles. So this is kind of a unique brush. It is huge, and it's got this really big sort of pointed tip at the end. It's definitely a cone-shaped brush. Now this mascara, I wouldn't say it does much in terms of volume, but it definitely lengthens the lashes. I have very short stubby lashes, and mine look super long when I use this. I like to actually use it in combination with my favorite L'Oreal mascara that adds a lot of volume, so the combination of the two just makes lashes look really good. For lips, I have a few products to show you. My lips that are already dry get super dry when we get the colder kind of fall, winter weather. So I'm going to show you a couple of the lip balms that I've been using. My lips actually haven't been too bad lately, and it could be because of the 2 lip balms I'm going to show you. I usually get these massive cracks on either side of my lips that hurt so bad, and knock on wood, so far I haven't gotten them. So the one that I've been using in the day before I apply any sort of lipstick or lip gloss is just one of the EOS balms, and to be honest, I'm not sure what scent this is or flavor or whatever you would call that. It's really fruity, so I'm going to say something strawberry, something raspberry. These are really cool. I don't know, I guess now they've lost some of their like cool appeal because everybody has them, but I remember when they first came out, everybody was like, this is so awesome, you put it in your purse, people don't know what it is. So yeah, it's just a sphere-shaped, really moisturizing balm. It's light, it's not too thick, and that's why it works really nicely under any sort of lipstick, lip gloss, even like tinted lip balm that you're going to use. At night, I go for something a little bit more hydrating, a bit thicker, and it is the Blistex Medex lip balm. It's a Vaseline but thicker consistency. It is somewhat sticky, and it does have a medicinal scent, but I like to apply this right before I go to bed, like right before I turn off my lights, and it definitely helps kind of keep your lips moisturized and gives them a little medicated treatment throughout the night. Now in terms of colored lip products, I'm surprised I don't really have any vampy lip things to show you. I have been doing vampy lips quite a bit, but I've been changing up what I'm using all the time, and so I wanted to show you things that were definitely favorites and were consistent, and you'll probably see some vampy lipsticks in next month's favorites post because I'm kind of narrowing down what I like the best. So the first lip product I have to show you is one of the new Rouge Dior lipsticks in the color 169 Greige, which I think is a bit of a weird name for it, because when I think Greige, I think of something between like a beigey brown and a gray, and this is not that at all. It's just a really pretty nude. It has both sort of light rose and peach undertones to it. These are so moisturizing. They go on and they give your lips this really like nice glossy finish. They feel amazing. I have a really hard time pulling off nudes, and this is like one of those nudes that just looks really awesome on me, if I do say so myself. All of the new Dior Rouge lipsticks are amazing, but this is by far my favorite. So next up, I have a product that is out of one of the new Too Faced holiday kits. It's out of the These Are a Few of My Favorite Things kit. And I'm not sure if you can buy this particular color of this product individually, but I know you can buy the product itself individually, if that makes sense. So it's one of the Too Faced Lip Injection Color Balms. And what it is basically like a pencil lipstick balm. It's super moisturizing. It's a plumping balm and it hurts. The first time I put it on, I kind of forgot that I had applied it, and maybe 3 minutes later, all of a sudden I felt like there was like little bees literally like stinging my lips. It was painful. But with that said, my lips look super plump, bigger than I've ever seen them, and to me it was totally worth the pain. Now this is the shade Bee Sting, which is kind of ironic. And it's just a really light sort of nude brown. It's got some pink undertones to it. What I really like about this particular color is that it's so light that it works nicely by itself, but it also looks really nice under a variety of lipsticks and lip glosses, because it kind of plumps the lips, so you have that plump look, and then you can just kind of apply whatever color. It does change the appearance of the color a tiny bit, but not very much, and like I said, it gives you that really plumped look. The last product I have for lips is also from Too Faced, and it's an old favorite I've just pulled out this past month, and it is one of their Glamour glosses, and this is in the color Sex Pot. Now, this is also a plumping product from Too Faced, but this does not hurt. It gives this really nice, cool, minty tingle. I have it on right now over the lipstick that I'm wearing. It just feels really nice. I wouldn't say it's as plumping as the one I just showed you. I don't really notice a huge difference with my lips when I apply this. I just really like the feel of it, and the color is really unique, I think. It's a kind of nice mauve pink, and I don't know, it's just a really nice neutral, but kicks the whole neutral thing up a notch because it's a little bit different. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. I'm talking like a crazy person right now because I have a cold. So the last product I have is a body product, and it is from the company C.O. Bigelow, and it's their Mentha Body Exfoliating Bar of Soap. It's this really nice minty soap. It has, I don't know if you call them like beads, exfoliating pieces in there that really help get rid of dead skin without being too harsh. So it's like a nice soap that you can use daily. It's not like one of those harsh exfoliators you only want to use, you know, a couple times a week. I first discovered this, or me and my sister first discovered this when we were nannying for a couple we sometimes nanny for. They had a big jar of these, and when we were using their shower, we took one and we like absolutely loved it, and we couldn't figure out where to get it. We kept forgetting to ask people we nanny for. But recently we found that they sell them at Bath & Body Works, so if anybody has been looking for these, that's where you can find them. They cost $7.50, which might be a little expensive for a soap, but we were always using Lush soaps before that. They have a, it's called Ice Blue mint soap at Lush, and it was way more expensive and didn't have the exfoliating beads. So to us, this is a pretty good deal, and it really is a nice soap. So that is it for my October favorites. Be sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried any of my favorites, if you want to try any of them, what some of your October favorites were, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.